So, recording on iPhone 14. This is the walk. Oh, people are lining up already for the Liftlock boat cruise. There's about 60 people signed up for it. And I think they said seats 90 people. So I want to sit up on top. Thumbnail. All right, that's it for this clip. Stay on. I don't know how I'm gonna put this together yet, so. I'd rather not have the music, I'd rather the sights and sounds, the nature. The music for this is unnecessary. But I'm gonna mute again.
Fantastic. See, we're still kind of still decorated. We're not taking them down yet. Normally it lasts for the whole weekend. It was a Tuesday this week. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
And a talkative group. I like that. So, out of curiosity, and unfortunately, anybody sitting downstairs at the moment, you cannot participate in this because I cannot see you. But for everybody upstairs with me, a quick show of hands. Who is going over the Liftlock today for the very first time?
Woo.
Excellent, me too.
Oh, you're a rookie.
It's good for bar sales. And I said today, oh, watch out, I play on words. Is there anybody from out of country today? Who's from another country? Show me your hands. Where are you from? New Jersey's on board.
New Jersey in the house.
Alberta's like another country.
I'm from Toronto.
Where are you from?
Uganda.
New Uganda's on board.
Woo.
Florida's on, you left Florida to come for a boat ride in Peterborough.
Does Toronto count?
France on board. Anybody else? Show your hands. Where are you from? Arizona's on board as well. Alberta as well. Fantastic. Is there anybody from Peterborough on board? Hey, there's actually quite a few of you. 5 or 6 of you. 7, 8, 9. Not my biggest number. Not my smallest number. I love to ask where people are from, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can believe me or not, but I have probably met somebody from every country in the world, and I am not near joking. I probably met somebody from every country in the whole world. You know this being my first handle. Got me. But also believe this, most people who live right here in Peterborough have never been over this Liftlock. And I like to use Niagara Falls as an example. Because if you happen to live in Niagara Falls, you do not just go out and hang out by the falls. You see it on a daily basis. You don't recognize it as the same as the other people come to see it, right? It's the same thing within Peterborough. How many of you are from Toronto, the Greater Toronto area today? Show me your hands really quick. There's always people from there. When's the last time any of you were at the CN Tower?
Couple of
and
years
I can
ago.
almost guarantee it, the last time you were there is because of a guest or visitor from out of town.
20 years ago at least.
It's the same thing with the Peterborough guys. This Liftlock we have is quite literally plastered all over this city. There is probably more businesses in this town right now with the word Liftlock in it than there are franchises. With the exception of Tim Hortons because they're everywhere. So you do see people from Peterborough on board. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
You guys want to go for a boat ride? Yeah.
sure.
Here comes the official induction of my radio voice, and I hope you guys are ready for this because I worked on my radio voice all winter long to entertain you guys for 20 seconds. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, welcome to Liftlock of the Riverboat Cruises. My name is Jody, and I get to be your captain for the race of this cruise. And regardless what anybody else around here may possibly tell you, Jody is a boy's name. Let's go for a boat ride, you guys.
Sorry, I'm just gonna send out shorter messages because I'm multitasking. Thanks, Randy.
You guys don't get a horn today. Let's
for
go.
your support. So, and welcome Twitch viewers. We're here in Peterborough, Ontario.
As we all begin back away to the dock right now, we'll draw our attention over here to the right-hand side or the starboard side of this vessel. There's this old train bridge right over here, and then right on the other side of that train bridge, you see that very large factory. That's Quaker Road's factory, everyone. The original 5-story wooden structure actually burned completely to the ground back in the early 1900s in a devastating fire that left only the very large brick chimney standing. Since then, they've rebuilt. They've added to the factory several times, and this is exactly where they make all the granola bars, hot cereals, cookies, and other such treats, which are shipped all over the world right from this very factory.
I don't want anything to fall
This factory
out of my
not being so
bag into the water.
There's the river that does run along.
Oh, there's a train.
You see a little further up our river, everyone, is Trent University. It is right at Trent University where this waterway splits. The majority of that water it travels down through several dams, hydroelectrical plants, right by Quaker Roads into this spring where we are all sitting right now. Although there is a secondary channel. This was a time that a man by the name of Richard Burton Rogers, or Harvey Rogers as we like to call him, he was hired to overcome the 77-foot elevation change, or roughly about 23 meters from the lake that we're sitting in now to that level of the river right up the university. It was at this time that he decided to build a giant hydraulic lift lock, a conventional plug lock, and of course the canal system. We're all going to travel today, and it's nice to see the train is going to hold us up on the canal system as well in front of us, everyone. It is at this time that I would like to let everybody know that I am licensed by Transport Canada. We are certified by the Canadian Coast Guard to do trips just as we are doing today. On board, we do have life jackets and other life-saving devices. If we need these, however, my crew on board and myself will quickly hand these out. Although the majority of the water we travel in today is actually just a couple feet or the keel of this very vessel. So if we do sink all the way down to the bottom today, ladies and gentlemen, stand up, you're going to be just fine. Making our way out to the water today, if my driving seems to make any of you a little bit nervous, but we do have a fully stocked bar here on board. That's sometimes very important. We also have coffee, tea, and other cool soft drinks. And if I happen to scare you really badly, right there on the lower deck, right across the bar, we also have washrooms. So I think we're pretty much prepared for the next hour and 50 minutes or so. We may be out in the water. Making our way through the marina and also right off to our right-hand side. If you have ever been to Peterborough before, you might be able to notice there is now a very large white train. Come here. When Ansgar arrived here, he quickly discovered this area was absolutely covered in huge white pine trees. So he decided to burn a mill. As that mill began to prosper, recent years, however, the city of Peterborough has come to recognize having this small lake right here in the center of our city. So oftentimes this property has come up for sale to water's edge. The city has swooped in. They have bought up that property, tore down a lot of the old homes and factories that used to be on them just to make way for more parkland. As we do continue glancing off to the left-hand side, we're going to pass by the only few homes that are still privately owned and right above the edge of the water. And they probably will be privately owned for many years to come, with the waterfront market value increasing dramatically, especially over the last 10 years.
There's no California. They drove the city from California.
They were pretty busy here this morning. A lot of people come down, spend the night on the lake for Canada Day, so this block it. They probably did 4 or 5 in a row this morning. I didn't ask them, but I'm guessing.
close to the structure, everybody sees the big black concrete wall at the back of the structure. And if you look halfway up the wall right there, you can see those barred windows. Those barred windows right there, that's the Peterborough jail. Alright, it's not the jail, but it looks like a jail. The single barred windows that are halfway up the wall. What is then going to happen is he actually gets that, push that button, open up that crossover valve. The chamber that is weighted in the air will give you ball drop. This forces the water or fluid from the method chamber down through a giant press.
Hi. Hi. Are you part of this or you're just traveling like this? Wow. Where are you coming from? St. Louis, Missouri. And what time did you start? Like heading out? Middle of April? So you've been... What? Wow, that's fascinating. All around Florida. Amazing. Well, welcome to Canada. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Say they don't do that anymore. Great story for the 90s. Of course, the amazing feature about this, ladies and gentlemen, moving boat traffic 2 directions simultaneously. I seen a boat in here when we were pulling in. So as we go by, if you guys can see them, this is the one part of the cruise.
We're moving up.
A picture of a complete stranger
On the elevator.
They're probably taking pictures of us too. Hey, how you guys doing over there? Now it looks like just a small trawler-style boat over there and a 62-ton cruise ship inside of here. It makes absolutely zero difference how many boats are in either chamber because every boat displaces its own weight in water. Whichever chamber has to put in water, guys, also has the 130 tons. Archimedes figured that one out. As we continue to rise, do not worry about the little bit of shaking we feel from time to time, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember the structure's about to turn 121.
Wow, amazing.
You would shake too if you were 121. Come on.
Amazing.
Friends, and shake right now.
I'm standing up. Everyone.
It is just
safe.
one single foot of water that's making this all happen, ladies and gentlemen, because after they open up the crossover valve, well, gravity does everything else. So this is like a giant teeter-totter, a seesaw, let's say.
Sorry. Let's go to the front.
Slow down as you get closer to the top to let the rubber seals slide back together because they really do not like any leaks around you. But as we come up to a stop, I told you all that we are all...
I'm gonna get on my knees for this.
Because now that we've all reached the top today, we've only actually risen 64 feet.
We're
What's
up.
about to happen?
Up
They
high.
open the large gate in front of us, at which time we will all be charged with an extra foot of water. And essentially, an extra 100.
Yeah, let's go, boys. It is Nick up in the tower today.
We're moving.
It's Marina in there.
Well, now that we have all gone up the Peterborough hydraulic Liftlock,
Trying to widen this, but it's not helping. Not widening. So that's good that we can stand. And
He was born right here in Peterborough, everyone. He went to Trinity College in Port Hope, and he later went to McGill University in Montreal. That's where he earned his engineering degree. When he was first hired as the chief engineer of the waterway to overcome the 77-foot elevation change, this is a houseboat rental. Come and keep your cameras ready. His first major thought. Although I call the old bridge in front of us the Blue Bridge and the High Bridge, its real name is actually the McFarland Street Bridge. At one time, this was a single-lane horse and carriage bridge. This was actually a cattle crossing for the eastern towns from here as well. Places like Norwood, Havelock, Warsaw, Durham. Farmers would walk their cattle down through path and trail.
would march across this bridge directly in front of us, march all of those cattle right through the center of East City right here, across the bridge that sits right at Quaker Roads, then right down the waterbank to the Holiday Inn right beside our dock. Guess I should probably let you all know, geez, the cows weren't going there for a holiday. Yeah, let's go. Now that we have all safely and successfully traveled the Peterborough Liftlock, well, I think it's pretty safe to tell you all about the 200 exits we have here and that. As they began to climb up the lock here today, when they got up about 15 or 20 feet, and then all of a sudden that gate burst open and out rushed all the water. As the water rushed out, it raged for weekend, usually until Thanksgiving weekend, which for Canadians has been October. Coming into the end of October, a little closer into November, they winterize this part of our canal, everyone. Just a little further up from where we turned around, a large set of trap gates cut off all the water flow down through this area. They lower the upper reach all the way down to the bottom. They also lower each chamber of the Liftlock all the way to the bottom and do drain the water to each one of them. When they are done lowering this canal, in which we are all traveling on by several feet of water, but then it freezes over, the city of Peterborough then takes over management of the ice surface, and this becomes a skating rink, everyone, from the Blue Bridge right here all the way back to the Liftlock. Now I have to rephrase that now, because they actually canceled that funding this year. What a shame. You ever come skating on our canal, contact the local MP and get that funding back. Now, the locals around here did a phenomenal job. They came down with their own personal snowblowers and ATVs and cleaned the ice off for all the kids. What a great job they did. Here we come approaching Lock 20 for the final descent back into the lake. When they first opened up Lock 20 out in front of us, everyone, it's actually got the exact same birthday as the Liftlock. But nobody ever recognizes this poor little lock, though. They only anticipated seeing 1 or 2 boats per day, even on their busiest time of year. Never in their wildest dreams could they have ever imagined the tremendous amount of pleasure craft that would travel through here, as the lock directly in front of us has locked into as many as 357 boats in a 12-hour period. What a far cry from what we were expecting. Yeah, good. I was telling you. This is like not a high-end version of a Caesar on this boat, guys. Don't get me wrong. We got on it. Just gave this American gentleman his first Caesar ever. He's going to get another one. Welcome to Canada. So this is one of my favorite parts of the job, ladies and gentlemen. Does anybody have any questions? And to let you all know, I am the only captain that does this. You should take advantage of it. Any questions? That was easy. Oh, we're perfect. Good, go ahead. 245 miles, 306 kilometers. Do you want to challenge me now? I don't know. I work on the Trans-Ever. I don't know anything about the reader. You probably just go for a cruise on the Rio. They probably know more information than I do. I noticed generally started around the same time. That's all I know. I don't know much about it. The only thing I know about the Rio is the fourth voyage of the and they have a skating rink.
So put the ice in, put a little bit of Tabasco,
Anybody else?
put a little bit of Worcestershire.
Are we sure?
Do the shot, then
Okay, that was easy. For the kids on board. There's a couple here. I'm not sure there's any kids downstairs or not, but if you are, you guys can come up to the front. You can go inside my wheelhouse and check this all out. But listen to the instructions. You can spin the big wheel in there as much as you want. You are not going to win anything. But you are not allowed to touch buttons or keys. Okay? Check it out. Take turns. And once the little kids are done, if any of the big kids want to go spin the wheel, there's one in every group.
Workout.
They're going to complete the reverse process now, ladies and gentlemen, but the exact same thing. They'll walk around circles and behind us, come back out to the gates in front of us, open up or operate the gate valves again, and essentially it's kind of like pulling the plug of the bathtub as you go down. It's only take us 5 minutes to go down the post or close to 15. It took us, come on.
I think it's in the back of the bus.
Neato.
Made pretty cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad for 121 years old.
Yeah. Neato. What?
This is about it. This is the extent of it.
It's a torque system.
Yeah.
That's a good workout. It's a good workout, I say. Oh, we're going. What are we doing? We're going down. Oh, he's taking a break. The kids are just looking at the. Is it? Are we? We're going down now, or what? What's going on?
You're on the boat last night? Nothing up. You stayed home?
Yeah.
Or were you doing something else?
What?
Were you doing something else? Or
I was going to, I wasn't doing too great.
Because I was closing the bridge while she was driving up, and I'm like, okay, you were...
Okay, I don't think I should record them complaining. What's going on now? Oh, that thing is closing the water. That. What you drinking?
Caesar.
A Caesar?
Yes,
That's not a real Caesar. Is it your first time having a Caesar?
Yeah.
No, you gotta go to a bar and have a Caesar. They'll salt the rim, and then you get a celery stick and everything.
It's just like a Bloody Mary, except plain juice. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. This is so cool, guys. I am so happy I'm sharing this with you all. I'm just trying to figure out. There's a boat in front of us. Do we want to go see the steering wheel thing?
a busy morning today. Hopefully it slows down for you in the afternoon. See you in the morning. As we get right back out of the lake and across the lake on our left-hand side, you're going to see our second of two long sandy beaches. And it is a piece of property at one time that was owned by Sir John A. Macdonald, our very first Prime Minister of Canada. He actually owned the piece of property while he was Prime Minister. Yellow farmhouse over there. Quite a number of years ago, the city of Peterborough tore down that old farmhouse, made room for 5 large soccer fields, a covered-in picnic area, a very large playground, the giant beach you can see off the left, of course, just to the left of that beach volleyball and workout area. On the far side of the property, you can go stay at the campground for a week, a month, or for that transient camper, just a day or two. Hold on to your hats, a little windy here.
Oh my gosh.
Calling the piece of property Beaverville Park, and it's called this because of the creeks that run behind it, the Beaver and the Mead Creek. A large white land directly in front of us, and Mead passes on the left-hand side is that of Little Lakes in Lake Geneva, Switzerland. Three-floated mountain, and yes, it is Canada's largest three-floated mountain. With a concrete base, it is built with styrofoam so that it does float. Held in place with 3 1 acres, prevented from blowing around and pissing on the ground. Around the base of this mountain, we find small jets and one very large jet, making up approximately 17, absolutely free, of course. It is a very great funded organization, the only one I know like it right here in Ontario, so glad it came back and we're grateful to have this here. This
Alright, back out now. Still need to find sunglasses. For this outtake, this is what I did before heading down to ride the Liftlock boat cruise. Okay. I better get going. I think I'm gonna walk and record on my own. And then I will go live after I buy the chicken, pay for the chicken and everything. I was hoping I would find sunglasses at the store. To the hotel. It's 11:19. I hope my angle's good. Remember, I've had recordings. The angle way up too high. There's a convenience store. Buy some water. John Roberts Clothers. Looks like it's been around for a long time. Charlotte Street and George Street.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. All right.
Goes home, immediately tells staff. Now I'm in trouble. Okay. Yeah, just couldn't stay.
Can I go up?
Oh, yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. Thanks. All right.
He's also known for his philanthropic work, including his support of St. Kitts Hospital. He received Canada's highest civilian honor alongside 4 others.
Okay, back into the hotel room.
During Canada's Day celebration. Big news for fans of
Be back on. Okay. Heading out. Walk down to the Liftlock, I guess. The Liftlock. Lock lift. Lock lift. Correction. Liftlocks cruise. Lock lift cruise. Trying to free up more space on my second channel. On my second phone. There's a pizza place. No, they're not even open yet. Pizza parlor. Whoops, sorry. Simcoe, no, George Street and King Street here in Peterborough. I'm getting mixed up at times and calling this Pickering. Wonder if there's a souvenir store. I want to get a magnet that says Peterborough. Add to my collection on my fridge. We were down here last night for the fireworks. Oh, there's an information office. I should check them out. This is Sherbrooke Street coming up. Oh, there's a Thai restaurant over here. Another Mexican restaurant, I think. Or, oh, I need sunglasses. Oh. Where's the Holiday Inn?
Yeah, look here.
Thank you. Oh, maybe I'll go into No Frills to get a water. Okay. Oh, there's growers retail. Oh no, that's just something different. There's a growers. I think it's growers or growers. I don't know. Like alcohol drink. This is cannabis. So recording on the GoPro. What's the temperature now? It's 11:42 a.m. -27 Celsius. I'm hoping. Let me just see. paid for mine, and halibut fish and chips. Oh no. Okay, so I paid for my ticket. I can come back here. Lineup starts at 12:30. I'll just stick around here. Oh, I should get a thumbnail. Well, I'll come back and get a thumbnail and set this up. I have to set up my stream. There's a Rexall. Okay. Lights. But again, I don't get filled up on the fish and chips, so I don't know if I'll have that Liftlock. Gotta get a thumbnail. Specializing in halibut, burgers, chicken. I'm tempted to try it. No, I'm not gonna cross at the lights. There's a souvlaki pit. Okay, so we'll have food after the cruise. There's a UK shop. Oh, definitely walk around here for the live stream. So, found out from the hotel front desk, they said that Peterborough has a huge Irish community, I think, because they have the 9 ships, I think it's called. I wonder if there's one in Toronto at, oh no, that's like a world one. Let's